I want to start off by quoting your announcement in the Washington Post, where you write, quote, most third parties in the U.S. history failed to take off either because they were ideologically too narrow or the population was uninterested. The two major parties have hollowed out the sensible center of our political system, even though that's where most voters want to see the move. A new party must stake out the space in between. So my question for you is, what is that space in between? What does it look like? And how are you measuring success here?
Well, first of all, we're just getting started. But our measurement of success will be if we have candidates in the fall who will be running, who will acknowledge that there is a better way. I mean, we're not a party yet. We're not on any ballots yet. Again, success will be getting on the ballots in 15 states by the end of the year and then being on every ballot in every state in 2024. But what we're doing is we're going to start this from the bottom up. It's the way to build a party, the way to get the parties in general back to the center is to listen to the people, to hear what they're saying, what they're concerned about, where the issues about which they're concerned and how they'd like to see them addressed. So we're going to starting in September of this year in Houston, where we're listening sessions basically, and listen to people. And then we will have next summer, we will have a convention and put together a platform. Right now, our focus is getting on the ballots and trying to educate people on things like ranked choice voting, open primaries, making it easier for everyone who is legally entitled to vote.
Governor Whitman,
not to make it harder.
Yeah. Let me ask you, because as I kind of laid out at the top, and as you well know, the history of third parties has been a complicated one. Right. Why is this moment different? Why should people believe that you have a real shot at being a party with a platform, as you just laid out, and with a number of candidates on the ballots all across the country?
Well, right now, about 60% of the American people would like to see a third party. And you have almost 50% of registered voters, for the first time in our history, registered as independents. And that's telling you they're saying a pox on both your houses. We don't want anything to do. We don't like the candidates you're offering. We don't like the positions you're taking. We don't like the dysfunction we're seeing, the arguing, the partisan divide that has gotten so nasty. People don't want that. I mean, just since we announced, and that was last week, we've had about 15,000 people who have signed up to be workers in their states. And we have people from every state in the union. So there is an appetite for this. And because the other parties, when they ran in presidential races primarily, they were either focused on just a narrow set of issues or they were about a particular person. What we're talking about is the 500,000 elected offices that there are across the country. And we're going to be working and offering a third alternative or a choice for people we hope, in all those various offices.
And Governor, you talk about the platform that you hope to have in the future. Right now, you're focused on expanding voting access, it sounds like. But could you help people understand more specifically what might be included in your platform? I know you can't lay everything out right here and right now, but can you give us a sense about some of the conversations that you've had?
Well, we have to hear from them. I mean, that's why we're starting from the ground up rather than coming from the top down, which what most parties do. And so we're asking people, is it, for instance, we know, and we've said this, and we say it in the op-ed, that you can start peeling back some of these most contentious issues, whether it's gun control or abortion, and find areas where people really agree. I am not pro-abortion, but I am pro a woman's right to control her body. But, when you start to peel it back and you get to things like third trimester abortion, I can live with some restraints on that. So can many people. This is the kind of thing we're going to be looking at. But is that really what the American people want to focus on? Or do they want to focus on the economy and what's happening in their communities, jobs, that sort of thing? So it is premature to say what the platform is going to be, because we don't want it coming from us. We want it coming from the people and the people we'll be talking to. Very
quickly, Governor, do you know who the standard bearer might be of your party? Are there any names that have been discussed?
We're looking at all 500,000 races across the country. So we're not talking, it's way premature to talk about the presidential. we're building from the ground up, and we'll see what happens.
All right. Governor Christine Todd Whitman, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.